Bazinga.
Hello, everyone. How you doing?
Bruh, 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 bruh. Bazinga.
Easy money!
Welcome all. Thank you. Thank you. This is what I do. Today it's time to play some Pokemon again. All right, enough of that. Yes, this is in fact the PCP Dating Sim OST. This particular song is The Class of Simple and Clean, for reasons you may have deduced. Come on.
Bazinga.
There it goes. Bazoinga. All right. So we'll be playing the Nuzlocke today. I was thinking that maybe next time I'll play the Nuzlocke again and finish the Nate route. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. All right. Let's go to the game. Here we go. All right. Fade that out. Perfect. Forgive me. Oh, there was an incident the other day. Not a big deal, but my computer was humming and buzzing while I recorded the PCP. Then afterward, it's just dead. So the computer right here that the camera is sitting on top of is dead. And I have a new one ordered, and it should be here Saturday. But right now, I just have a black screen. I have to do everything on one screen. It is a bit more challenging, but nonetheless, we will persevere. Okay, first things first. Let me just, oh God, I have so little space to work with. It's so fucking frustrating. Okay, where my window is here. Okay, yes, I'll put that, I don't know, down here. The chat goes here. Oh God. Why not do Dating Sim on Tuesdays, Nuzlocke on Saturdays, starting next Tuesday, of course. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, why not do the opposite of that, which is what we're doing now already. Maybe. Yes, Takudo. Thank you for asking. So I haven't played the data battles at all, like since we've last spoke, except maybe one time to just like fight the ones I've already beaten again for fun. I've just been too busy post-RadCon trying to get content out, such as the lecture. There are various other projects I'm working on too. So I mean, you know, it's unfortunate. I want to spend more time doing it. I have spent a little time playing the new Animal Crossing. I played a little Factorio the other day. That was interesting, as like a counterweight to Animal Crossing. And something else. Oh, Doom Eternal, of course. Also been playing that. So I don't know. Are you getting Final Fantasy VII remake? A remake. A remake, you say? You know, typically speaking, when you're remaking a game, I mean, and you put remake right in the title, you're gonna assume that what that means is that it's the same game, you know, that it's getting remade and you're gonna play it again. So, you know, I mean, it sure would be strange. It sure would be strange. Oh, it is Final Fantasy VII It sure would be weird if, let's just say theoretically, all right, just theoretically, if I was to buy that game and I don't, you know, just for example, if they were to perhaps use the vehicle of this remake, part one of this remake, to, I mean, I'm just pulling out of my ass here, radically change the story of the game that we all know and love, you know, as an excuse to shoehorn their shitty fanfic ideas into a beloved story. I mean, like, if they were to do that, you wouldn't really call it maybe due to some like time travel bullshit or like alternate dimension shit. I mean, I'm just like, that'd be so stupid, but I mean, what if they did that? You know, the funny thing is, what? There's only one word for it.
Bruh.
That's really,
Bruh.
they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. They couldn't do that. Russell is canceled. When we catch Gaslight, it will be named a Time Ghost. These history nibbas do it for free. I mean, let me say, what if this is basically just the rebuild? Look, I mean, spoilers, I guess, guys. I don't want to ruin this for you. If you're interested in the you know, like the story of the remake, because there's some big news. I'm just gonna say that, like what Keyblade here is saying, that this there seems to be some major similarities to the rebuild of Evangelion. You know what's funny though? You know what's fucking funny? In my video I made like 5 fucking years ago, that's exactly the point I made, that it was just like the rebuild. I used those exact words in the video. Oh, oh my god. I mean, it looks like it is Final Fantasy VII 2. It looks like it's Final Fantasy VII 2 with time travel and alternate dimensions and shit. I mean, look, I haven't played the game yet, but I'm not gonna say against my will. I didn't want to know, but I was just on 4chan and like looking at threads, and I mean, you know, I've been doing a lot of thinking about just you know, I know maybe it's a big if right now. If what if appears to be true is true, and I'm basically 99%, like, I've watched the fucking footage. It's not doctored. Nobody faked it. I mean, okay, just take a journey with me just for one more second. Let's just, theoretically, imagine you make a remake. You put remake in the name. You market it as a faithful remake with expanded story, right? You slip in some little gotchas, some little get out of jail free cards there with like, oh, we have to change things for the modern audience. That could mean anything. That could mean change the entire game. And then,
Pretty good, right?
it is pretty good, right?
Up to FF3RN. It's fun, but not gonna lie, looking forward to getting out of the NES era.
Sure, sure.
I hear nothing but great things about FF46.
4 and 6, I guess. Yeah.
Also, we all know Xenoblade Wanda is going to be the best remaster of the year.
Well, I'm not a big fan of remakes anyway, so you're not gonna find much attachment to that here. Anyway, you did $10, so let me real quick add you to the thing. KY, if you're not already a character, let me know if you want to put that on something else. I don't know. Let me pull it up real fast. Would you rather top or bottom for Sephiroth? Wait, I forget which one is where you bottom is where you take it in the ass, right? I mean, I would rather give than receive. You know? Yeah, there you go. I'd rather fuck Sephiroth in the ass. All right, hang on. Which is topping. Yeah, that's topping, right. Forgive me, my gay terminology is lacking. Surprisingly, I know. KY, oh, there you are. Yeah, $10, boom, there you go. You're top of the charts, bam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Boom. Let me sort this shit. Okay, I know we got a game to play, and we're gonna get to it. We should do it while grinding, but let me just say my last point. If what's true about the remake is true, and like I mean it sure looks to be fucking true. Imagine the balls to say to your team, guys, because this really appears to be the story. Oh my god, I've had so many thoughts about this, given like as the news has come out and like the information's been revealed about the remake and what it really is at the end of the day. Kingdom Hearts 3. What did Kingdom Hearts 3 do? And to be fair, not just Kingdom Hearts 3, kind of the entire Kingdom Hearts series after Kingdom Hearts 2. Step by step, moment by moment, they did everything they could to undo much of the great narrative work that was done in Kingdom Hearts 2. And it's true, that really only relates to Roxas and Naminé's arc. Okay, but Roxas and Naminé's arc were the central pillars of Kingdom Hearts 2. Systematically, they dismantled that framework for the good ending where Roxas and Naminé just come back to life. What that does is maybe I didn't even go as hard as I should have in my review of like Kingdom Hearts 3 and stuff. I'll probably hit this more when I make my final point. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You can't fucking change what like the entire point of a game was because you want to get the happy ending to just please the fans. You can't do that. And look, if Final Fantasy VII Remake is doing what it looks like, and it's introducing tools that allow characters to like time travel and retcon things like, I don't know, maybe there's some, are there any famous characters who died in Final Fantasy VII who like we might want to undo for like a happy ending? I mean, I don't know. I can't think of any offhand. You know, it's not like it's literally like the most important moment in gaming history, at least for me. And one perhaps with the most, it is literally the biggest spoiler in all of video games. To introduce that plot element in what is effectively a sequel. Kate said that's right. To introduce the plot elements of we can go back and fix things in the to introduce that plot element in what is effectively a sequel is
I have fucking Zoomer coworkers who air
is fucking it up.
FF7 port on Switch to instead experience FF7 with fresh
Oh.
eyes through FF7 remake. Their entire idea of this game is going to be fucked.
I mean, yeah. Look, I mean, honestly, now that this has been revealed to be the case, I'm adding you to the spreadsheet, by the way. It does complicate things in some kind of interesting ways, because this is totally different from what all of us expected, you know? Like, I never thought they'd go this far. I really never thought they'd do this. Although, I mean, in my fucking video, I do say they're going, like, hey, you want to revive Eris? Buy the DLC. But I thought that would be, like, flavor, man. I thought that would be, like, flavor. I didn't think that shit would be, like... Okay, I know it hasn't happened yet. No, look, Eris has not yet been saved, but they've introduced the possibility... Like, the entire narrative now is about fixing fate and undoing bad things that have happened, like in Kingdom Hearts 3. So what does that mean? Like, let's not ignore what is the biggest plot element in the history of gaming and, like, the biggest tragedy. It's Eris's death. Like, how much more clear could this possibly be? No, it hasn't happened yet, but everything feels like they're setting the stage for it. And, let's just take a moment and just address the obvious fact for everyone who knows. Why do we have tragedies in stories? Why did Eris die in that game? Sakaguchi, his mother had died. They wrote in story into the narrative about, like, the power after death, life after death. I'm not even sure it was necessarily in a religious sense, but, like, in Final Fantasy VII, they have a mythos where you can have influence after death. I mean, obviously your legacy, the stuff that you've done to, like, affect people's lives before you die, the children you've had before you die, all those things are, like, meaning, like, it's a statement about in a world where tragedy exists, we have to learn to deal with that to survive and, like, evolve ourselves and the society, knowing that that happens. And there's so many real life conclusions and meaning that can be drawn from depicting a story like that, and to undo things like that, I mean, it just it invalidates the story. It invalidates the story. And look, I'm gonna talk. We'll see what happens when the game fully comes out. No, Eris hasn't been undone in her death yet. You know. But, like, I mean, I'm gonna tell you a spoiler. I'm gonna tell you a spoiler from what I've seen. Look, I don't know this for sure. Like, look, I hear that maybe Zack survives. I don't know that that's true. Hello, opening juke. From what I've seen, it looks like Biggs, at least, has been retconned to survive. Due to retcon things and whatnot. I mean, so, like, who cares about Biggs, right? He's not that important a character. That's all fine. Hello, opening juke. Hello, let's give him some of these. There you go. You know, do they show Zack's foot? Okay, that can mean anything. What time is that a memory? Is that real shit? Look, you have to see these things in context to really judge, which is why I'm simply terrified right now. I'm not condemning the game as definitely, like, undoing everything good about a game. And this is what frustrates me so much. This is what happens when a game is considered just like a corporate fucking whore. It is just like a piece of meat to be fucked every which way that a company deems appropriate. And because they own the copyright, we're expected to just bend over and take it. Like, we have to just accept whatever these new fucking writers say is canon about this shit. No, we don't. You don't have to do that. I haven't accepted any of the compilation. It's not canon. It didn't happen. Not in my mind. And my mind is the only mind that matters. This shit reminds me of the FLCL sequels too. I did not watch those because I heard they were bad and I was lazy. I still want to, just to see what happens. Precipice calling. No, you're thinking there is wrong. You're saying, I honestly rather they prefer they go in a different direction though. What's the point of a 1-to-1 remake? Look, sure, I understand your point there. I understand what you're saying there. but I mean, first of all, I'm hearing the screams of the peanut gallery of people who just wanted a 1-to-1 remake with nice graphics. Like, why weren't people upset remember when Final Fantasy IV got remade for the DS? Were the people screeching about like, oh my god, this is so bad? Why didn't you change the story? Why didn't you make it different? Why would you do that? What is the impetus for doing so? Look, let's just be super clear here. They called it a remake. They called it a remake forever. Everything about the marketing implied it was a remake of the game. It's going to be the same story. And yes, they gave themselves some fucking rope by saying there would be some changes for like a modern audience. At no point did they imply major plot changes. And look, here's the reality. You can argue that was for shock value if this is all true. Again, this is all with a big asterisk. It looks true, but we'll see. You can argue that that's all defensible as like spoilers and like exciting new changes. Okay, like sure, I agree with that. But if it's a bad change that, for example, invalidates the point of the original game, first of all, I won't like that. And second of all, that's not a remake. A sequel is not a remake. Like, oh my, but they remade like Sector 7. They've remade like, you know, Tifa's Bar, 7th Heaven. They've remade like Shinra HQ. Well, we're just arguing about what the definition of a remake is, and we're ignoring that the entire marketing campaign was around the idea of it's the same game but looks better. Power Man, let's not ignore that was the clear stated marketing push. That's what they told us to believe. That's what they told us to believe. And now we're in the wrong for expecting that. No, we're not in the wrong. Look, I'm not even saying the game is bad yet. I mean, I'm on the edge. I'm hanging by my fucking toes. I'm about to plummet over. Oh, God. Like, let's just imagine that let's just throw it out there. It looks like there are hints that at the very least, Zack will be saved. Why? No! Even if you're a Crisis Core boy, which I'm not. I hate Crisis Core. It's already retconning out the fucking ass. It's a nightmare. Why would you want to bring Zack back, invalidating his entire heroic sacrifice? And I'll tell you fucking why. It's because these fucking consumerist monsters think that like, oh, we've already got it. We've already received the emotional arc from that, and we can now move on to new shit. Like, Zack's death has already registered in our mind in the original, in Crisis Core. As a product, we have consumed it already. We can now just change it. Well, what about when new people play the game? Huh? What about when someone now goes and plays Final Fantasy VII and they post in their fucking Twitter like, oh, I'm playing Final Fantasy VII for the first time. It's really sad that I just found that secret cutscene where it turns out that Zack died. I was wondering what happened to him. And then everyone's gonna respond, better play the remake, bro. Wink, wink. That sacrifice meant nothing. This is what we have to fight against. This is what they're doing. Sacrifice. Anyway, all that is the worst case scenario if all those things come true.
Bazinga.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes when I play the game. I mean, the levels of like defense force for Squeenet, like, why are you people like so, I mean, not everybody here, but I'm seeing people like calling me like I don't know, I'm not even seeing it. Like I'm crazy? Like I'm a fool to be noticing these things? How can you not notice? How could you not absorb this information? Ah! Yeah, no shit, I'm setting myself up for disappointment. I'm aware of the plot. I have to play it. I have to play it. I have to do the investigation. The number one thing I hated about Advent Children, the number one thing about the original Advent Children that started this whole compilation thing was that at the end of the movie, Sephiroth says that famous line that Red Letter Media is like this. It's the corporate line, and that line is, I will never be a memory. Meaning, we can have sequels till the end of time, baby. And why? Why? Because they need to make more products. Literally setting us up for what is happening now. Sephiroth will discover time travel. Oh my god! Cloud defeated Sephiroth at the end of Final Fantasy VII. We saw him melt and die. And you know what? Like, sure, you could write a plot where he survived. But the point of that was metaphorical. It was Cloud overcoming his past. It was Cloud absorbing, like, his personal fulfillment, growing and changing, and learning to love Tifa, and getting over the things he's lost, and, you know, relearning who he is, overcoming his history, shit, you know, all that shit. Like, yeah, okay, if Zack lives or Eris lives or whatever, like, okay, those things are invalidated. We've already invalidated so much. So much. Zack's original sacrifice was already cucked by making it such a big fucking Avengers Endgame finale in Crisis Core. Like, that's not what happened in the original game. That's fucking retcon bullshit. Fucking, what else? Like, Cloud's defeat of Sephiroth. Cloud's defeat of Sephiroth is retcon. It's gone. If you care what the retcons, I don't. Oh my god, there's a fucking... I'm gonna fucking hyperventilate, bro. From what I saw, this could be wrong. This might age poorly. I know, Heracross wants me to shut the fuck up. No, Heracross, no! I'm finishing my point, which is, I saw a clip. Oh god! Oh god! Where it looks like, it just looked like to me, maybe I'm interpreting it wrong, but it looked like Red 13 getting a vision of the final scene of Final Fantasy VII, where we see Red 13 with his two kids, it looks like, running up onto a cliff overlooking the ruins of Midgar. Oh my god, was humanity destroyed? But the Janny Ghosts got us covered, bro. Bro. Thank you, Janny Ghost. They do it for free. But as the fucking title Final Fantasy VII appears, we hear the laughter of children, quietly, subtly, implying that humanity has not been destroyed. We were judged worthy. We were judged worthy by the live stream. Humanity is not a parasite. That's what it means. We can live in harmony with the planet if we just work to achieve it, man. We're not gonna be a parasite like fucking Shinra was. We can grow and change. That's the point of the ending, man. That's the point of the fucking ending. But in the fucking remake, we see that scene. And again, I could be wrong. And Red 13 turns to the group and says, like, we're seeing visions of a history we need to change. Of a history we need to change! No! No, that's the point of the story! The whole point of the story was that happened! And that we proved that humanity was worth it! But I could be wrong. That could be out of context, that particular clip I saw. I don't think it is. Because, look, that's just the worst example of all the examples. The whole point of the narrative is that they need to retcon things because the other timeline is bad. And you know what? In the logic of the world, where you've introduced time travel and retconning alternate dimensions, of course the characters would want to save people who died. There's no reason not to. There's no reason not to. But if you introduce time travel that invalidates narratives, you can't do it in a sequel. You cannot do it in a sequel because you don't have the right. You have to give me the option. You have to give me the fucking option in the original game to see that you're adding time travel hackery so that I can say, wow, this game is bullshit and meaningless and pointless, and so I'm gonna rate it a 0 out of fucking 10 and throw it in the trash because it's worthless. Because you're invalidating the point of the original writing. Oh, why would you write a tragic story ever when you could just have a Deus Ex fucking Machina save every character that something bad happens to? Is it immoral to write a fucking tragedy? Is it? No! It's a metaphor! These aren't real characters! They're not real! It's okay to have tragedies in stories. It's not a moral crime. I'm sorry you're attached to Eris. I'm sorry you're attached to Zack and their deaths makes you sad. I'm sorry Roxas died. I'm sorry Xion died. Xion, obviously they were gonna save Xion. I'm sorry Naminé died. But that we can find hope in tragedy. You know, in the real fucking world. This happens sometimes. Bad things happen. And we grow and change from those. But I guess it's all meaningless, huh? I guess none of it has a point. Just don't care. Just consume product. All right? Old product is old. Who the fuck cares what old product says or meant? I'm not even arguing that like the old one is like a better game as a game. I'm arguing that story has a right to exist as it is. You can't just change it years later. Why would you do that? You don't have the right. You don't have the right. I don't accept they have the right. What, because they own the fucking copyright? Because the people who are writing this piece of shit are the same people who wrote the original? I don't care. Time has passed, they've changed, and you've thrown out your integrity. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. Italian, the story does exist as it is, Nate. It's in a game called Final Fantasy VII. Italian, the whole, this is a literal sequel where they're expanding the story and adding time travel and retcons, thus affecting the story of the original. Yes, I will block it out. I will block out and ignore the continuity of it. But every time you say Eris dies, okay, forget Eris, Zack, Biggs, whatever, people will rebut and say, no, they don't. Play the sequel. It's literally canon. We changed it. We changed it. See, I never thought they'd go that far. I really did not think they'd go that far. They already have. I knew they couldn't be trusted. I knew they couldn't be trusted with the level of nuance and tragedy. Because the consumers of today can't fucking handle tragedy. They can't fucking handle it. A character dying. This is what happens when you give them a fucking inch. They make Advent Children, we all laugh it off. They make Crisis Core, it hurts. It hurts more. We laugh it off. They make the rest of the fucking compilation. Everyone laughs it off. And now they get to the remake, and we're all thinking to ourselves, oh Christ, you know Crisis Core is going to be in there. You know Dirge of Cerberus is going to be in there. You know the fucking, I don't know, that the Turks with their weird names from before Crisis. Did I already say that? Whatever, they're going to be in there. But you think at least they're remaking the game. At least they're just remaking the game. But they're not remaking the game. They're making a sequel. I'm pretty, someone said to me there's already indication that Deep Ground is there. Before Crisis remake soon. Oh God. No one's ever really gone. It's exactly... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's exactly what they did with Palpatine in, you know, the new Star Wars. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm just aghast. Final Fantasy VII Remake was a sequel to Final Fantasy VI all along. Wouldn't that be something? You know, this is the first time I've actually gushed about it in this way. Like here and there, you know, I've done the lectured Michelle here and there. There was a couple of bursts. I haven't had a chance to kind of gush like this, so a lot's coming out. We truly live in a society. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be playing Pokemon right now. We're gonna get to it. Nate beats women. Nate educates women. Physically.
Bazinga.
Oh. I just, I mean, these things mean a lot to me. Look, I don't want to be that guy. I'm sorry, we'll get to the game in a sec. I don't want to be that guy who's just like stuck in the past, man. Old good, new bad. That's a meme. It's a really funny meme, but it's not real, man. It's not real. Like, I don't know, new fucking Katakuri, One Piece. Greatest thing ever. Whole Cake Island, amazing. Very different from old One Piece, but new can be good. But the remake is... Oh. They're changing it. What if Oda introduced time travel in One Piece now? Well, there's time travel, but only forward time travel to change things, to rewrite the story. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen. It'd be cool. Well, no. It's only forward time travel, which is a totally different animal from backwards time travel. Although you could argue that Madame Shirley, with her predictions, that is information time travel backwards, which I hate, is the worst part of One Piece. Yeah, it's nice that he specified how you can only go forward in time. Indeed, that was incredibly important that he said that. Anyway, like Homestuck. Like, I mean, Homestuck introduced time travel early, so we knew that'd be a thing. But it handles it with alternate dimensions and stuff. But that's from the start. From the start, that was there. See, this is what I'm saying. You can't... look, when you introduce time travel and alternate dimensions to a complete story after it's done, you've completely changed everything and invalidated so much of what happened in the narrative. But anyway, whatever. Let's play video games. Oh, Lord alive. Shanks losing his arm was too traumatic, so we decided to introduce Time Ghost to save him. I mean, we're on that level. A story has to be based around time travel. If not, it can easily ruin it. Yeah. Of course. Of course that's true. Now, guys, listen to Power Man here. Nate can't accept the idea of Square Enix making a good game. He is not different from Trump derangement syndrome people. Okay, Power Man, let's accept your premise. Well, is that why I liked Bravely Default? I didn't love Octopath Traveler. Bravely Default 1 was a good game. Flawed, but a good game. I mean, I think that you're not... I mean, I would argue that you're so hard on the other side of the fence that you're not accepting any of my points, which you may disagree with. But I don't think that I don't think this is the result of derangement, because I am still able to perceive a good game from a bad game. Now, where are we grinding? I guess we were grinding up here on this round, right? Yeah, I think so. Yes, that's right. Ah, see, Gray Lightning 69. Look, how many people bitch and cry about Nia dying and Kamina dying in Gurren Lagann? Lots of people stop watching Gurren Lagann when Kamina dies. I mean, understandable. Under-fucking-standable. Brick Break, yes, right? Yes. Yeah. We're going to level 33, I think. I'll double. It might be 32, actually. All right. But, shit, what was the point I was making? Oh, yeah, Nia's and Kamina's death. Those stories, there was a point to it. There was a damn... I mean, fucking... Who's that? Peterson? Power Man? Power Man, what do you think my point is? That this game was always going to be bad? I mean, yeah, I don't like remakes. I think they're a waste of time and energy. But they can be good, like this one I'm playing right now. I wouldn't have recommended they make it, but this game did turn out good. I accept all the corporate interference BS is awful, but to say that ruins everything is bad faith assumption only deranged people make. Corporate corporate interference BS. Oh, you agree with that? Wait, but how is that my point? My point is not because there was corporate interference, the game has been ruined. I mean, my point isn't even necessarily that that was due to corporate interference. I mean, let me clarify, bro. I don't care who's, like, I could totally believe that Nomura thought this was a good idea. It's just not a good idea. It's a terrible idea. For the reasons I was just ranting about, you know? I mean, that's my point. Okay, I'm paralyzed, whatever, we can keep going. 27, all right, on to level 32. Look, like, if you straight up don't care about Final Fantasy VII, at this point, I could even kind of understand why you still would not give a shit and would say, like, ah, fuck it, man, like, I don't care. If the game is made worse, or like, if we invalidate the original, like, that's not a problem for me. That's fine. Like, you can do that. But what I think it is now you're accepting that the people who are, like, upset that the original is having this done to it, canonically, they have an argument. At the very least, you have to say there is an argument that they really are changing things, like, and you could argue better or worse, but a change is being made, canonically. So, I mean, I'm gonna rant and rave about it, and then what I will do for myself at the end of the day is rule it non-canon in my brain and not worry about it. Like, look, maybe this game will make some amazingly wonderful point that is even better than Final Fantasy VII's point. Look, it will not. It will not do that. But it could. It is theoretically possible. But I would still be well within my rights to be unhappy that that came at the cost of the story and the literal chronological integrity of the story of the original. Wouldn't you agree? Isn't that a reasonable position? There is an argument, but it's stupid. Acknowledging objective changes doesn't mean you should spur. Well, okay, now you're just tone policing. You're saying that I care too much. Which, sure, but that's not like a facts-based argument. You're just saying, I don't care, you should not care either. But I do care. How can I just make myself not care when I do care? And I'm not gonna straw man you and say, like, you just care about good graphics and stuff. If you say remakes are a waste of time, why are you so mad about this when it makes changes? I mean, there's so many reasons to be mad. How about, for example, the actual false advertising that, like, okay, I don't like remakes. Everyone gets excited for remake because they like remakes. Then it turns out it's not a remake. It's a new story, which I believe I have on some authority here, having played many of these games and knowing these writers, to have low expectations for these changes. But they're riding the wave of calling it a remake with the integrity of the story of the original. That's dishonest, and I don't like it, and I have an issue with it. All right, this man will kill me with a fucking bird blow, so let's fucking change. Nate, please remember what happened to low punny when you need to invest in the conversation. Right, Nexus? Right you are. Let me give you one of these.
Bazinga.
You earned that. All right, let's hit him with, I don't know, fucking Tempest. Do I still want to... Okay, I forget who my other person I'm leveling. I'll double check in a moment. Oh, did I get gusted? I'm good, right? That didn't fuck anything up? Hang on. I think he's making the point that you're mad about remakes while also being mad about it not being a remake. Well, okay. I would say that you should be charitable. That's not a totally crazy point. It's true. It's not a remake anymore. Okay. Yeah. But honestly, it really, truly, it's worse than a remake. Like, I could theoretically sign up for a sequel because there are things I like about the remake. There really are. Things that, like, I was talking on the last PCP, I think me and Jesse were talking about this. We can't avoid being excited and dazzled by some of the things we're seeing about this remake with the level of attachment we have to the original game. We can't help it. Even though I think it's a waste of resources and money, because you should just make a new game that with a new story. The old one exists. Why would you spend your time on it? To sell units. I get it. I understand. Yeah, that's right. Jesse is on the next PCP, and it was a good episode. So go check it out. What was the point I was making there? I can't remember. I was getting to something there. Am I whatever, I don't want to die in the sky. Hang on. Tempest, yes. Okay, hang on. While I do this, let me just double check who I'm supposed to be leveling up right now, because I kind of forget. Price, Machamp, Heracross, Magneton. And I think I already leveled up Machamp, right? Yes, okay. Excuse me. Oh, right, the duality of remake and not remake. Isn't it, like, hypocritical to be mad at both? No. Okay, on the one hand, they're committing two sins now, in my mind. They're, one, using the banner of remake to ship units. If this was Final Fantasy VII 2, if they were a little more honest or something and called it something like that, that would be, you know, that would be more honest. And as a result, people like me would be able to be like, yes, we know this is non-canon. This is, like, not relevant to the story. It's, you know, some end of Evangelion bullshit. Who cares? Who cares? Just call it Rebuild. I would have much preferred it being called Rebuild. But they were so clear on calling it a remake, obviously for a twist. Obviously for this twist when you play the game and discover this shit. And I don't like it. And the second sin is, like, as I said before, introducing, in my mind, terrible plot elements, the same way that Kingdom Hearts did, invalidating plot points, and frankly, even more, like, personal things that mattered to me growing up. So, like, yeah, I care. I am guilty of giving a shit that they're meddling with the integrity of the original plot lines. Like, yes, they already did it, and guess what? I was mad every single time they did it, and I hated it. Kukadine, I don't want a remaster either. I don't want them to do any of this. But, given the choice, I would much prefer a remaster to a remake, yes. Wait, first of all, okay, whoa. Let's not pretend now that the game is, in fact, what we have understood a remake to be up to this point. Like, I was willing to accept a change in the battle system and all these things. We cannot play these fucking word games where we're just dancing around what Square Enix clearly called the game. I accept that the battle system change. I accept that the graphics change. Do I like any of it? No. No, I don't. I think it's a waste of time and energy, etc. Oh god, what have I done? Okay, please don't die. Okay, all right, we're good. We're good. I don't know. Nate, I've seen your Final Fantasy lecture, but you didn't go into that deep on your thoughts around 10 and 7 being in the same universe, which they canonically are as of 10-2. What are your thoughts on that ignoring the remake? Ignoring the remake. Well, I don't think it's been outright ignored. Well, look, we all know that detail was thrown in as a little plot element to be like, oh my god, did you, like, for lore friends such as myself, not taking the remake into account. I still don't understand what you mean. It's gonna be in the, I mean, it might be. Well, I mean, okay, the real answer is it's such a small plot detail and it is fairly nonsensical. So are you telling me the Shinra, okay, let's not forget the lore. It's always made extremely little sense, like what the implications of that connection were. The actual implications of that were that Shinra, from Final Fantasy X-2, one of the crewmen of the Gullwings, goes on to found a corporation or some organization called Shinra, named after him, which either personally or somehow later becomes like a spacefaring thing and crashes, like lands on the final world of Final Fantasy VII. There are calamities where they lose to, are they the Ancients or are they the humans? Wait, they have to be the Ancients. They definitely were the Ancients, because the Ancients deviated into humans and Ancients when Genova crashed. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any, like, so they must have been, humans didn't evolve on the planet in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, they were, the ones from 10-2 crashed there. But okay, like, think of the they must have had, like, space travel. How many fucking galaxies did they fly from? Okay, that wasn't Nomura who wrote that. That's not Nomura's fault. That was some other guy who wrote it, I think? Or am I wrong? I know he did character designs. I forget who wrote 10-2, but I don't think it was Nomura. And also, just consider this other issue. Okay, either one of these two things is true. The I know, something's not Nomura's fault. Imagine that. Either the human beings on Gaia, Final Fantasy VII's world, either like the original fucking settlers of the world of Final Fantasy VII, who crashed, became the Cetra, or were the Cetra, split into humans and Cetra separately, as like a connection to the Livestream thing. I don't know. Yeah, Bazinga's new. Let me hit you with some of those. And the Shinra name lasted for that entire time, through the entire history of humanity. The fucking Shinra Corporation was connected to that, or at some point in the lore of Final Fantasy VII, all that Cetra shit, whatever happened, at some point in the timeline, like an alien race crashed on the planet, which was the world, the Shinra or the organization or whatever, and then like integrated somehow and founded like the Shinra Corporation as it is now on the world of Final Fantasy VII. One of those two things are possible. I wonder where your inspiration for that was. Oh yeah, who can say? I'll tell you what it was. It was a voicemail. It was a voicemail. Maybe it was you, I don't know. And like, okay, oh shit, okay, I shouldn't do that. I could fuck things up. Oh, look, I'll address the Dr. Stone thing, the DSQ in one moment. I was just gonna say that it's, what was I talking about? God damn it. Oh, right, about the being aliens. Like, oh, okay, yes, Genova was an alien. Are aliens impossible in the world of Final Fantasy VII? I mean, no. But like, we're just stacking like unbelievable thing on unbelievable thing now, and it's getting ridiculous. See, look, it was just a really, really poorly thought out like Easter egg, basically. It's a terrible it's not good. It's not good. Anyway, you have to address I'm red pill on the DS question, no doubt. The answer is I haven't read it in a long time. When I was caught up, I'll tell you what was happening when I was caught up. They had begun their seafaring quest to like find the source of the calamity or whatever, and that was all good stuff. They had landed on an island, and the place where I left, the last thing that happened was that like Kohaku and others or whatever were trying to be hot girls on the Dr. Stone world, or on this island they had arrived at. Oh, everyone was turned to stone. This, like, the people there had like a stone turning technology, and they were trying to like escape, basically, to like get the technology so they could escape. Oh, and I'll tell you one thing, like, that did kind of turn me off. I mean, I just didn't I stopped reading because I was busy and stuff. But there was one, I'd rather not be spoiled, so please don't post anything beyond that. I'm just gonna ignore it. Excuse me. They created a remote control buggy in Dr. Stone. And, you know, the thing about the Dr. Stone invention, okay, you know, that was the one fucked up thing. Oh my god, anime always does this, where they're like, oh my god, the meme of Kohaku being a gorilla. They're like, look, Boichi's art is so hot. Boichi draws sexy girls every fucking day. And I would have many children. She would bear me many strong sons instantly. Kotaku? No, Kohaku. Look, she's incredibly hot, as all Boichi females are. And then they do that thing in the narrative where they're like, oh my god, we have to enter a girl into the, like, hot girl competition. Who have we got? They turn to Kohaku, and then they give her, like, the one panel where she has, like, a silly face. Meanwhile, everyone's been lusting after Kohaku as, like, the hot girl in the series for, like, a million years. And now we're supposed to be like, oh, yeah, she's obviously not hot. Lol, she's a gorilla. She's too physically strong for me to want to fuck her? What? Where does that come from? Retarded. Great lighting. Has Boichi actually made porn? Yeah, see, Peterson, he's got the right idea. Is that true? I'm gonna Google that shit. He seems like a guy who would have. It was about behavior, but yes, dumb. It wasn't just about behavior. They do some bullshit where they're like, oh, like, she doesn't take good care of herself. But yet, look, I know it's animeification where every character is insanely hot, and in real life, people wouldn't be that hot, but I mean, but God, did I roll my eyes. But actually, I rolled my eyes harder at that. But I also rolled my eyes. Boichi canonically got a start in porn? That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I gotta look that shit up. See, I suspected that he did. Because his characters are so sexy, you can always tell those guys draw a lot of porn, you know? That dude wanted submissive chicks. Oh, don't give me that fucking bullshit. That's not what any of the characters were talking about. It was about physical looks and about how she doesn't, like, act in a sexy way, but everything she does is sexy because she's incredibly sexy. So let's not even split fucking hairs about this shit. It's great. I hate the all girls are hot, all girls look the same thing in anime and manga. It's the most creatively bankrupt bullshit ever. Well, hang on, what are you saying? Because we know that canonically, I accept that canonically, Kohaku is not supposed to be like immediately like amazingly beautiful. That like her sister is played as like the more feminine and attractive one. But she is, to our fucking eyes, insanely attractive. So like what? Oh, okay, so right, that's a reasonable point, that character design thing. I mean, I'm into it, man. That's one of the reasons I like anime. I will never complain about having more attractive characters in my series. Cause why not? Cause why not? Tatsumaki's dress is slowly suffocating her. Ah, yeah, Tatsumaki in One Punch Man, she's having a tough time with that dress. And she is very hot. And legally of age, thank God. I'm in the clear. Aerial Ace, yeah. All of them being the same type of attractive, it's tiring. I mean, you know, frankly speaking, anime just isn't your thing then. Might I recommend you a show called Steven Universe with all manner of shapes and body types. They've got you covered, bro. Look, you put Kohaku next to her sister Rory, they're equally hot. Maybe Rory has like a bigger ass. They look the same. They look the fucking same. Time is it? 8:03. All right, we got plenty of time. Nate, might I recommend you Doro Hidoro and Galco, which have diverse body types? Yeah, that's true. All right, here's a bird. You know what? That's a pussy bird. I'm gonna fucking kill him. What are you saying, Kukadine? Something, aka hug it out with Hitler. Oh, Steven Universe, right. I mean, well, unironically, if you could make Hitler regret what he's done and, like, heal, then, like, yeah, that was better than, like, killing someone, if they can be reformed, no matter what they've done. I mean, I've watched Star Trek episodes, but there are worse Hitlers. What do we got? Bow before me, you fucking peasants. Indeed. Oh my God, Juicy. Oh, that's 24 months. Oh, but you don't have the crown because you're a #1 boy. Gomenasai. Gomenasai on that. But congrats on 2 years. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that. Let me give you a one of these. Let's give him a. Oh, I know the perfect one. Here we go. And just for fun, how about
Bazinga.
Everybody wants one of those. To your anniversary, what I get him? I got him this.
Bazinga.
What am I doing? Oh shit. All right, 3 more levels, and I think we're literally ready for the gym. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, so final point on. Oh, I just really wanted to hammer home about Dr. Stone. They made a remote-controlled car. I can theoretically understand it. Like, I assume the science is legit because they did talk about the science. I'm prepared to accept they could make one, but it's kind of an anime thing. It's kind of like the characters are weirdly hot where they shouldn't be. Well, maybe I should make a pickle Rick.
Bazinga.
What's the word I'm saying? Oh, the things they do with that remote control car are way more, like, they're way better like, it doesn't make sense narratively. The things they do with that remote controlled car. There's no way in real life you could do the kind of maneuvering they did with that shit. And like they use that shit for like covert ops that like is narratively relevant, So I can't actually enjoy that part because it annoys me whenever I see it. It doesn't make sense. Other things make sense. That one does not. First boy to 2 years and all I have is this fucking first badge. I'm sorry, Juicy. I think, wait, if I highlight over you, does it show me anything? Let me see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I can do. Do you think the Final Fantasy VII Remake should go into a different direction story-wise? Because you were upset about the changes. What if it would go somewhere else and tell a dope story with dope morons in the following games? Well, listen, I already commented on that. And I said that, sure, the game could be good. The game could do good things that, like, are good. But none of that, like, invalidates one's complaints about, like, negative effects that they've canonically had to a story, you know? Yeah, I ranted about that for a long time. I won't repeat the whole thing again. But, like okay, yeah, you celebrate the good and you condemn the bad. I still think remakes are a waste of time. And look, and the thing about remakes that is the most dangerous is that when you give these people an inch, they take a fucking light year, man. Oh, that's right, Brick Break breaks barriers. Nice, nice. Like, people start getting this is the quintessential example of why you shouldn't allow people to do remakes. And like, whatever, you're not gonna fucking storm their offices, but you know, just like don't support, like don't encourage them. Yes, I'm going to buy the game because I have to see how big a train wreck it is. I wish I could get it for free, but that's not in the cards. Maybe I can, I don't know. You gotta take that rant at the beginning, use it when you do another MMF of a, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll clip that rant and put it as its own video, like on here and on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. That's not a terrible idea, I guess. It's pretty long though. Maybe I'll try to just pull out like the main section. I don't know. The only thing is though, I don't really want that necessarily to spread too much right now because I haven't played the game yet. And like, yeah, like everything I said had caveats attached to it. Even though, I mean, it just looks like this is how it is. I've seen many of the cutscenes. I mean, I feel a little bit of journalistic, what's the word? I should do journalistic due diligence and not report on a game that I have not played yet. Because that would be, at the very least, opening myself up to, you know, being incorrect, which I don't want to be. But, I mean, maybe I will. I don't know. Yeah, working on ARMS confirmed. I just joined and we already talking shit about FF7 Remake. No need, bro. You missed a 40-minute discussion at the beginning of this, like the world ain't never seen before. So, might want to go check that out, buddy. I don't know. Maybe I will upload that clip on its own. I just, like, people upload rants, and like, a lot of the times they're just wrong. And I don't want to be that. I want to at least be correct before I autistically rant. I stand by everything I said, but it's possible that some of it's inaccurate, you know? I mean, I'm going to make a video on it, no matter what. People, just say Digi. I hadn't even thought of him, but I mean, yeah, sure. Among others, he does do that. Lots of people do. And then they act like, oh my god, I've learned so much and grown now that I've learned not to do this stupid thing. Does it again immediately. I mean, there's just lots of people like that. Now, you shouldn't be afraid to upload anything so you're taking your time with other things. Well, okay, Sean, but like that has nothing to do with like, my point is about integrity. It's not about like gaming the algorithm. So like, if your point's on the algorithm side, sure. But my point's about like, I literally don't want to be wrong. Your point doesn't really address that side of the point, you know? See, Lazy, I think you're right. I probably should just upload it as its own video. I probably will. And, you know, like, it'll be called, like, a rant or something. I don't know. And then, like, yeah. Like, I'll include the caveats. I mean, it's just gonna be a fucking clip on probably the fucking, you know, on the stream uploads or whatever. You got to give us content to get us through the big Roni. It's the big Rona, bro. It's that Rona. Notice Ben talked a lot during the One Piece lecture. Out of turn, I might add. Indeed, there wasn't a lot of, you know, these boys were being very. I should have been more liberal with the demerits, frankly. You seem to know quite a bit about the series. Did you two read it together growing up, or did both of you just independently come to enjoy it? Actually, you know, Ben tried very hard at RadCon and before to get caught up so that he could join us for the Pod D cast, and he did not succeed. He was like 30 chapters behind, so he couldn't join. So that was too bad. Content's coming soon. I'm working on some for content now that will be up before too long, so stay tuned. I'm working on content, guys. Don't worry. Every day I'm working on content for you on both BGE and content, and you know, like RadCon, PCB stuff too. So I'm working. Don't worry, Press. I'm still getting to it. But to answer your question, I was going to say that Ben and I both got into One Piece at the exact same time when we watched it on the Fox Box when we were like fucking kids, and I won't comment on who's making the OV. I'm just gonna we'll let that ride. It's being worked on, or you know, it's in the pipeline, but I won't comment yet. There's a lot of discussion and stuff going on with that. Ben and I both watched it as kids. We both got into it. Ben watched the anime for a while. When I was in high school and I was like really getting into One Piece, this is no like slight against Ben, but Ben just like Ben wasn't as into it, and he never like caught up with the manga like completely as maybe at some point he did, but like he was never as dedicated to me as me, like reading week by week by week. I think Ben was more of the kind of guy who might catch up but then would like let months pass and then read it all at once, because I think he prefers that way. I was like too obsessed, and so once I caught up weekly, I've never relaxed my grip on that shit more than maybe like once or twice, you know. Don't give it up, Zolo. Don't give it up, Luffy. Don't give it up, Jinbei! That's what I'm talking about, baby. The Fishman is in the house. Oh, boy. Wait, you two knew before the Brony days? This is new. Ick Keto, are you aware by any chance that I, Nate Bestman, and Ben Saint are literally brothers who grew up together? Are you aware that that is the truth? Because it is. He is 2 years older than me. He is my older brother. We don't talk about it too much, but it is, yeah. Didn't you know? It's always funny when there's people who don't know that. Yeah, we're brothers. He's my older brother. And Jinbei is my new stepdad, yeah. Did Power Man leave? I mean, I wasn't mean to Power Man. I just was trying to push back on how I disagreed, and I thought he was being... Look, I know that I'm ranting and raving about the remake, but I just disagree with his points about me being unreasonable. I think, yes, like my feelings are cranked up to 11 because I have such attachment to the series, and like, this is exactly what I've been afraid of, and it's happening, and I'm, you know, I don't like it and stuff. Like, they're all based on what appear to be facts. So I mean, I think that's fair. Power Man bullied himself really? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you just didn't want to talk anymore after it. That's fine. People come and go. These things happen. It's a better character arc for the younger brother to be the smarter, more capable one. I mean, let's hope that pans out long term. We'll see. I'm doing my best. Everything I do in life is so I can beat Ben. How long did it take you to make the One Piece lecture board? Now there's a question. Man, when I posted that fucking image, I did not expect the reaction that it got. That image got like... Okay, that's a 4 times of... Alright, we gotta switch. That's a 4 times effective move. If it crits, I could like instantly die. Tempest. Yeah, that's fine. It's weird because usually every subsequent male child has less testosterone, more, not more. Based on what? Not based on my boy Katakuri. Big Mom has Prospero as her first son. Katakuri is the second son. Sure, Prospero is like 8 feet tall. My boy Katakuri is like 20 feet tall. God damn, that's a lot of testosterone. Testosterone plays like golf rules. More is better. Sounds legit to me. Less is better, right. That's why he's better, yeah. God damn, it's actually really funny to see like size comparisons. The fact that Luffy defeated Katakuri, And when you see them next to each other, it's like literally like Kategori is like this big. Okay, he's like this big. Luffy, okay, something like this. Luffy's like literally like one knuckle of my pinky tall. Like, how can I fucking represent it? Like that tall versus Kategori. And he still fucking won. That's true. Prospero's tongue is filled with testosterone. It's the strongest muscle in his body, except for his cock. Trump's most youngest is a fucking hill giant. Is that true? But well, oh, but he's had multiple wives, right? I guess that wouldn't matter. No matter. Let me see. Power Man is cool. I've helped him out before, but man, once he gets upset, he left the smash circuit before coming back. Hey, whatever, man. It's fine. It's fine. I know Power Man. I talk to him sometimes. Baron Trump is taller than his dad at 14. That's not true. Donald Trump is like 6'2" or something. Baron is not 6'2", unless I just haven't been paying it. Maybe he had a growth spurt. I have not looked. Is that true? Huh. Shit. I guess I could just be wrong. All right, fair enough. He's 6'5". Is that true? Melania is a tall woman, and Trump's a tall man. Baron and my brother are the same person.
Bazinga.
That's fucking sick, bro. All right, we're almost there. That field in 2016 was 7 years ago, bros. Where did the time go? Did you see the new One Piece SBS? I did not. I Am Games. Hope? Wait. I Am Games Hope. Is that Hope? I'm confused. But regardless, no. Tell me about it. I'd love to know. Aerial Ace. All right, we've got 2 levels to go, and we're done. My 15-year-old brother is 6'2", autistic as fuck. Damn. It's well documented process motherhood diminishes the effect and promise of several hormones in between pregnancies. Okay, so getting a new wife or a new mother for your kids would reset that. So, like if you have a new wife who has not had any kids, you're back at square one, baby. But okay, I mean if you say so, fair enough. Let me see. I'm surprised you have more than your brother, which is why you are more based and red-pilled. All right, I am not. Takedown is a terrible move. Wait, how much? 65 versus. I would fucking rather have Horn Attack. Fuck takedown. What? Oh God, I left the tomatoes and lettuce in the car. I thought some groceries were missing. Don't give up on takedown. Yeah. Wait, no, I mean do give up on takedown. Shit. This is why I left it in the car. I've got one word.
Bazinga.
Yes, cancel. Give up on it. Give up on takedown. Who's a manlet? Me? I mean, what can I say? I'm like 5'9". Not much I can do to change it. I would if I could. I just made all the goddamn bacon and toasted bread. God fucking damn it. Michelle, are you sure it's not in the car? Michelle and I did go to the store. We were in full masks and gloves. So we did it. Glue more legs to your legs. I'll try. I'll try. Nate, how could you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was a real bruh moment of me. I apologize. You don't even want to know what car I drive. It will diminish your opinion of me. Now her BLT is just... Okay, wait, hang on. Let me just go yell at Michelle. I'm sure those things are fine. Maybe they're spoiled. Hang on, I just gotta see. I'm gonna fill up my water while I go. Hang on. Michelle? back to it. Lettuce may or may not be out in the car, and I have apparently been informed that if you let lettuce get warm, if you let lettuce achieve warmth, then it is now, it likely has salmon, or your what's the word? God, what's the word I'm fucking looking for? Oh, that it could have salmonella, or like it's vulnerable to having salmonella. Hang on, one sec. Okay. Nate drives a Mini Cooper confirmed. It's worse than that, T. It's worse. All right, what are we doing? All right, we're fighting this man. Don't buy fresh veggies in a pandemic. You know, I guess that's a fair point. We did do that. We did do that. All right, we're level 31. Okay, we got one level to go. Here we go. Okay, tell you what. Well, you know, it might be, some people might have seen it in a video before. Okay, tell you what. I don't mind. I'll let you guys guess. If someone guesses what car I drive, make and model, I will tell you. I'll let you know. I'll be watching the chat. I don't think washing it will do the trick. The son's kid. Just wash your veggies. Will that do the job, Michelle? Nope, not seen it so far. A Fiat Jolly. I don't even know what that is. All right, I'm not gonna die to this man. A Fiat Panda, not a Prius. Nope. Tesla truck, fucking bazinga, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. Nope. Ferrari, yeah, with all my Pokemon money. Don't make me go find the fucking video, you donkey. I mean, this is the challenge, man. Do you want to win or not? Those bikes with the carriage. I believe that's called a rickshaw. The Flintstones car. Let me see a Fiat. Click on that Fiat Jolly. I wish I drove that. That's fucking sick. Jeep Wrangler. Nope. Okay, I'll tell you what. Looking from now on, I'll tell you if you get the company. I'll be looking for it. It's a trap. Nate doesn't have a car. I have a car. Shout out to Nate for giving me the press. Shut the hell up, Michelle. Get the hell out of here. Hoverboard. Ah, Juicy, you're cheating. It might be too easy to guess with that. I don't know. We'll see. No. Still ain't seen it. I'm looking. I hop on Ben's shoulders. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me, okay, we're level 32, right? Oh, we're 31. Okay, so we've still got one level to go, and then we've got to get close to the whatever the fuck it is. Nintendo. I ride Action Giraffe. No. Wait, she's cute. What the fuck, Nate? You're no incel? Who's cute? Michelle? Are you looking at Michelle? I don't know. Right, attack. Is Subaru hatchback? Nope. I guess you guys really don't know. I guess you guys really can't tell. My dad would be so ashamed of all of you. My dad can guess a fucking car I'm making a model from like just the headlights. The headlights alone. And he knows. And he can guess the fucking year. My dad's a madman. That's a Kia minivan. Wrong. No, it's not. It's not true. Nissan, no. Nope. Mazda, no. I'm shocked. I could give you hints, but it'll make it too easy. You'll get it instantly. Nate, do you have any anime stickers on your car? I have, let me see. Short, kind of, yes. Honda, there you go. Wait, is it a Honda? Yes, yep, it's a Honda. It is, in fact, a Honda. You guessed it, Opening Juke. That's the make. What was I gonna? Oh, I have on my car. I have actually relevant to our rant here today. It is a Honda. It is a Honda. And it is fucking. Two stickers on it. On the back of the car, I have the heartless symbol from Kingdom Hearts, like on the bumper. Oh no, on the back on the bumper or something, or on like the back wall. I have a Honda, Nate. We are literally brothers. I guess so. I guess so. Let me see. I'm looking. I don't see it yet. And okay, still got to level up once. I have another sticker. Now this sticker is more of a tragedy. No. We want to hit level 32, and then we're gonna get a little more experience. I think it's either a Honda Odyssey or a Pilot or some shit. Juicy's right. It's a Honda Odyssey. It is a Honda Odyssey. It's true. It's true. I drive a Honda Odyssey minivan because it was basically given to me by my dad. It's legally in my name. I bought it from him for $1. He always said to me and my brother, he said, hey guys, we've got this minivan. Did you guess that? I'm sorry, I didn't say it. Whoops. I was looking as best I could. I'm sorry. My dad gave it to me for $1 because it was already, how old is this car now? The car is currently 17 years old and is just about, it's right under 300,000 miles. And I'm really excited to get it to 300,000 miles. Yeah, my dad sold it to me for $1. Oh, and I was gonna say, my dad said to us years ago, he said, Nate, Ben, whichever of you gets a real job first, I will give the car to. And I did it first. I got a real big boy job first, so he gave it to me for $1. I mean, I needed it more because like my job was out in the middle of the country, and so like having the car was very important and useful. Whereas Ben, Ben lives in the city and stuff. So, that's what happened. What was the job? I mean, programmer. It was my programming job that I quit recently to be a YouTubesman. And that a job like that or one similar I will go back to if things fall through. We'll see. Yeah, I was a prostitute. Sucking dick, my dude. Sucking dick. Ben still doesn't have a real job. I mean, you can't blame my dad. Because, like, does a real job matter? I mean, no, not really. But it was a tool used by my dad to encourage. I mean, I'm sure glad that I had that job. If I could go back, I would do things exactly the same way. Because I built up my YouTube while working a real job. And that real job helped me pay off my fucking student loan debt. Because I worked a real job for a long time. And I was glad to do so. It was real easy to pick up Michelle with the sliding door, to be fair. Yeah, that's right. I just rolled up past Michelle, hit that automatic door open button, and she swooned. And who can blame her? Ben doesn't need a job, he has hustle. Hey, Ben's making money. Ben is surviving. So gotta give him props for that. I'm not shitting on Ben's lifestyle. I'm just saying those are my dad's rules or whatever. Bitches love minivans. Yeah, they do. Alright. Looks like I'm out of brick break, so let's just fucking... Horn attack? I don't know. Don't kill me. Alright, let's go heal, and then we'll... So we're in the final stretch here. Let's, real quick. Actually, Quickscope might need a little bit of EXP. And we're using... Oh, no, we're not... Okay, Machamp, Heracross, and Magneton. I think those other two are literally ready. Okay, let's just go check. Are we going to Kanto? We'll see. Still not confirmed. Do we want to be on the road to Viridian City? I just don't know. Wait, do you go to Viridian City? Before you go to Kanto? I can't remember. I think you do, right? I don't know. Ben's living that Nintendo Switch online family plan lifestyle. Damn. That's sick as hell, dude. I bought a new Jaguar with my OnlyFans money. Fuck yeah. I'm glad that you're excited about it, Soko. Let's, no, okay, I want to check. Yeah, no. I want to go to move Pokemon. All right, let's just double check here. I think these two are literally ready. Let's see if they need any little more EXP. He does. Okay, they both need just a teeny bit more EXP. We're in the final rounds now. So let's move into the party. Boom, it's time to get ready for the gym. We don't need you. Get out of there. And we don't need, I don't know, you. All right, let's get these boys ready to fight the gym. And here we go. Ben getting his neat bucks even without Yang, and you gotta respect it. You do, you do. Neat bucks called Patreon. And the PCP. Well, I guess that's via Patreon and other stuff. Ben's got hustled. Your dad gave you a car. My dad said that to me. My dad said that me and him fighting is inevitable. Lol. Why? That's a rather doomer approach to things. Why does that have to be inevitable? Drives a Honda Odyssey, has a Bazinga hotkeyed on his soundboard.
Bazinga.
Can't be seen without sunglasses. Nate is confirmed, my mother.
Bazinga.
Your mom? Arrest that woman for being based. She's too based. All right. I mean, my dad is a great guy and incredibly helpful. And he's been a gigantic component in my success in life in general, so I'm very thankful to him. I mean, it was through a connection of his that I was able to like get the interview to get the job. I mean, it started as an internship or a co-op at the company that I then did well at and then earned a job at, which is where I worked for like 5 years or whatever. My dad, I don't know, he gave me the car to move out here, which was obviously huge. I mean, maybe Nate is his favorite son. I mean, maybe not. Who can say? I'm definitely the son who's doing the closest thing to what my dad would ideally want his kids to be doing. Although I did just quit my job. So, who can say how that's going to factor in? But I mean, I did talk to my dad. I talked to my dad before like all life decisions, basically. So like he knew a long time in advance. And I was telling him like, yo, I saved up a lot of money so like I'll be safe. I'm just like all the preparing and stuff you guys see me do, like all this autistic like record keeping and making sure I'm prepared for contingencies and whatnot. It's just like me channeling my dad, basically. I don't know how to drive and I will never learn. Living in a city where everything is 5 minutes subway trip is great. Well, hey, if that works for your lifestyle, it's perfectly fine. If I didn't need, I mean, I really enjoyed living in Tokyo for a few months when I was taking my study abroad stuff. And I really liked the subway train and I loved it. It was easy to use and convenient, and you didn't have to fucking pay for a car. So that was fucking awesome. Really want to go back to Tokyo sometime soon. In my dreams, boys and girls, in my dreams, I dream of Radcon 5, Land of the Rising Sun. Like, why not do it in Tokyo? We can get an Airbnb. We can get visas. There's, like, with the amount of money we raised, there's no reason we could not do Radcon in Tokyo instantly. Or, like, I mean, we're talking to Victor, who went to Tokyo for a while. Or to Japan. He went to a bunch of places. Like, okay, we're not going to overlevel. I'm being very careful here. Radcon 99 inside an active volcano. Fucking beast. I'm sorry, I'm relying on these too much. I gotta mix it up. Let me go to a different chat. How about
I just simultaneously whipped a nade. Easy money.
All right, yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need in there. And of course, for good measure. You can't get rid of the classics. Radcon Ichi Nissan Shi Go to Japan. Oh, hey, not bad. Pretty good. Have you seen the PCP? Why would you do that to Japan? You're right. I'm no fan of the Baka Shiro Gaijin. Let me see. Okay, so we've got 1300, 1100, 17. Everyone's level 32. Okay, all right, a little more. You can't do Radcon 5 in Tokyo because it'll all be dead soon. Well, let's hope we get there before that. White Dope Pigu go home. You know, I mean, that sentiment is there in Japan in places. When I was there, I had friends who have had historical, like, there was this guy who was like a low-level Yakuza. I mean, whatever. He like had a big tattoo, like he was like a up-and-coming Yakuza guy. Okay, we can do one more. I'll probably split it. And, like, he was, I mean, this guy was really giving my friend Nash some shit for you know, like, being like a fucking white guy in Japan. And, you know, I mean, I get it, but Like, all the other Japanese people gathered around were like, whoa, this guy doesn't represent us, man. Like, no, it's cool. Build the wall, guys. Gotta build that wall. I'm gonna karate chop you, die! Based. How are they doing with Corona in Japan? All right, I think we're done here. Wait, 700. Well, shit, I can do one more fight. Did you ask him if he played the Yakuza games? I should have. No. Didn't Japan just go on lockdown? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to like any. I mean, I really am out of touch with like news in general, except for like the biggest things. All right, level 15. I am not gonna over level if I kill this man, so let's just do that. Play Yakuza 0. I mean, maybe one day. I want to play through in release order if I'm gonna play through. All right, let's just double check. Now he has the EXP share. Oh, you know what? Let's take the EXP share off my boy. We do not need that anymore. Take summary and 543. Okay, we'll do one more and maybe we'll like switch to whatever. Can you believe that Mario got Corona and now the series is over?
Bruh.
That's pretty good, right?
That is pretty good, right? Devis S. Thanks for something, buddy. Karate chop this man. Kill him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's hit it. All right, let's give you some of these. How about one of these?
Bruh.
I love Japan, period.
And gotta be.
Easy money!
Getting subs on Twitch.
Easy money!
Please spot. I love Japan, period.
And 384. All right, we're gonna call it there. Thesetimus, those Timmies are all done for now. Let's bring out the Chad. Oh, that's Bizarro Flame, all right. Let me hit you one more time.
Easy money!
You know it. You know that's Bizarro Flame, my boy. The greatest Ganondorf of all time. 920, okay, here we go. I'll try to remember to do it every month, but it's easy to watch Twitch. Hey, for money for you, buddy. Well, thank you, Devis. I mean, if you want an easy system to do that, why not go to patreon.com/bestguyever, which is exactly what Patreon is. And, I mean, you get emotes on here, but, like, you'll get extra stuff, like my backer podcast and stuff. I'm just saying, if you want to give $5 anyway, seems like a reasonable thing to do. Oh, that's the Twitch Prime thing? Oh, okay, all right, that makes sense. Yeah, if it's money to be used anyway, might as well give it to me. Thanks. All right, let's kill this man. Fucking karate chop. How do you feel about spending $60 on Pokemon? Am I gonna be okay? Yeah, I'm fine. That was a crit. Okay, we'll be fine here. Let's use Vital Throw. I don't even know what that does.
Good, right?
Hey, thanks, Marvelous. 69.96. Well, bam! Them's Fighting Herds finally coming out this month. It hasn't been out for years already? I'm shocked to hear that, but cool. All right, 760 EXP to level up. You mean $90 thanks DLC? Oh, right. Hey, has anybody played the expansions to the Pokemon? I have not. I have not done that. Let's hit him with a Seismic Toss. Imagine paying for Pokemon. Well, when they're on the Switch, I mean, I don't have a hack Switch. When I was a young man and had little money, I would investigate how to do things like hack my consoles. These days, it's too much of a risk. I mean, I just don't want to brook the system, you know? I mean, that could have happened in the old days too, but still. All right, and we've got, all right, we'll probably switch out with this one. It's out in June. Oh, okay, I thought it was already out. You should be irresponsible for once and get Animal Crossing. I may have already gotten Animal Crossing. I may have done that. All right, I can kill this man without dying. If we make it to June, we'll make it to June. Don't worry. Remember when we had a complete Pokemon game on launch? Gee, where did the times go? Sean, that's just a larger conversation about game development and the modern industry and whatnot. Times have changed. All right, 160. All right, I can probably do one more and definitely switch. We've got 418. All right, we can do one more and switch. All right, this guy gives out like 300 XP, so we're totally in the clear. Now we need to switch to, I mean, I could do Nanowin. He should be, I mean, he needs experience too, right? Yeah, fuck it. Damn, that boy's fast as fuck. Are there visual glitches? All right, easy on the experience. Okay, all right, we're in the clear. We are in the clear. Chad man. Boom, all right, he's all done. Switch, Nanowin. 1600, all right, let's just fucking grind this shit. Tell you what, we're all nervous. I'll save. We've been doing some grinding. Let's do a save as soon as we beat this boy. Oh, I think I can't get paralyzed as an electric boy, which is based. What the fuck? God damn it. I guess I was wrong. Is Thundershock even good? Whatever, I don't know. It's fine. Get your fucking sandwich. Oh shit, there's a sandwich? Okay, wait, let me save the game, and I will. Thank you, Michelle. I will do that. Let me save. Bruh, the fuck, bruh. Magneton's just 3 Magnemite stuck together. Bruh! Am I the first one to notice this, you guys?
Easy money!
Alright. Save state 1. Save state 2. You know what Michelle made for me, though? For us? Fucking BLT. As I understand it. But probably no lettuce, because the incident in the car. Anyway, I'll be back. One sec. Let me get my sandwich. Bruh. Yo, check this shit out. Let me see. I can't see myself on the thing. Hang on. Where's my fucking stream? There it is. Look at this. It's BLTs. We didn't have tomato or lettuce because apparently we left them at the grocery store. But it's bacon and spinach and avocado. And this is big, thick ass, some kind of fancy bread we got that she toasted for me. Ooh, it's so good. Let me hit you with some of these. There you go. Let me bite into this real quick. And then we'll continue our quest. Ooh, it looks good. Nate, you'll get fat. Don't do it. Nah. It's fine. Let's eat in the mic. Your entire life can't be bulking. I know. I'm counting my calories. Well, no, actually today I fucked up. I should count my calories after I eat stream today. All right. Indeed, Eric. I'm performing keto delete this day. All right. God damn, this is good. Hang on. I'm gonna eat while I play, while I get the last little bit of EXP. PCB dating sim would be ashamed of you. PCB dating sim, Nate. What? This isn't an unhealthy meal. Why? Because there's a little bit of bacon on it? That's not even particularly unhealthy. I mean, you know, sure, there's like a lot of saturated fat in it, but you're supposed to have some saturated fat in your day. I am certainly not like anti-red meat, which I think is what pig is or whatever. You just gotta track your fucking calories, bro. It's if it fits your macros, bro. I'm a big if it fits your macros guy. Wait, no, that's not right. I will say though, the Nate in the dating sim is inspiring. He's legitimately inspiring to me. I want to live up to that standard, you know? And I love that he's not perfect. You know, all that good shit. Maybe we'll finish the route next time. Let me see. All right, Nanowin needs how much more experience? All right. Is dating sim Nate achievable, Natty? Yes. Oh, it's achievable. That's true. You know, dating sim Nate does have chicken legs. He's skipping leg day, it looks like. I like to think that's just artistic interpretation, you know. But I don't mind being the, you know, like the gym bro stereotype. That's pretty amusing to me. And, you know, it is inaccurate, though. I have been complimented, honestly, throughout my life since high school, on my ass. This is something that you may not know about me. And I didn't even know about myself. Apparently, I've got a fat ass. And people take note when I walk in a room. This is a known fact. This is what they tell me. Michelle, I know Michelle tells me, and obviously she's biased, but like legitimately throughout my life, I have noticed people checking out my ass specifically. Bro, me too. I know, isn't it fucked up? It's fucked up, man. This is apparently true. Let us see and we'll tell you without bias. No. Not today. Maybe on my OnlyFans. Ever since Michelle started telling me, it has made me a little self-conscious. It's true. Oh God. Okay. All right. We're not gonna overlevel. God damn, this is good shit. OnlyFans.com/definitely best guy ever. Only $15 a month. That's a steal. Hey, it's good enough for iDubbbz's girlfriend. Who am I to deny destiny? All right. 559. All right, that should be like one more fight. These guys give like 300 each. Some would indeed say something along the lines of
Easy money!
Takudo. I know what you're talking about. I remember when I was young, when I was in like the best shape of my life, maybe a little bit before that, but whatever. This was like right at the end of my college career, my college years or whatever. I actually got in a little bit of better shape after that, but whatever. Like after that, I was hanging out with a friend of mine, and we were at a party, and like she did that thing. All right, we got to split this EXP up. She did that thing that you shouldn't do. A guy wouldn't have done this to me, but she did. But she's like, bro, everyone check out how strong like this guy is, like my friend here. I was like, bitch. Don't do that. Don't start hyping me up as like the coolest guy at the fucking club. That is embarrassing. All right, now we're gonna, well, okay, let me just double check. Summary, we've got 357. Yeah, she started like hyping me up, and then like she started asking me, all right, this is the worst part, to like compare how much I bench to like another guy there. And I was like, ugh, no, this isn't what it's about. This is all wrong. You're not supposed to do that. Like, you're just supposed to there and like look nice if you look nice. You don't go around bragging about it. That's like, that's embarrassing and shitty. It was poor form. It was poor form from her. But I forgive her. She's but a lowly moid. She could not understand. All right, here's what I'm doing. I'm switching to cheap one, then Tempest. We'll be fine. All right. Don't worry, I'm not gonna overlevel. Don't worry. I got it all under control. I mean, you can flex on a crowd if you're like literally Arnie at, you know, like at fucking, what is it, Mr. Olympia? Because those people are there for that, you know? Your average person doesn't want to see some asshole talk about like how much he benches. It's poor fucking form. Onward says, the more FF7 remake spoilers I see, the more I'm being convinced it's a masterpiece. All right. Now that's cash money. All right. History nibbas everywhere. Unless you're a god, yeah. I mean, if you're Z's and like part of your identity is that you're like a Playboy flexer pro, I mean, there's a certain amount of leniency people are gonna give you in that situation, but like you still come across not particularly great to your like average human being. So like, I mean, I would never want to do that. Is everyone psyched that Cloud from Kingdom Hearts is getting his own game finally? Roxanne, you have nailed it right there, my dude. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Finally, they made that minor character who nobody knew except me who played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 into a real character in his own game. Amazing. I love that. One of the Mr. Olympias that Arnold Schwarzenegger won, he was the only competitor. Is that true? I did not look that up. Now, Eric here, I'm sure he did. He knows more than I. That is amazing. It's gotta be that like I don't know, like the other guys weren't ready or prepared. I mean, generally, I wonder what your like average pool of applicants is. You know, cause like obviously the amount of dedication it takes, and I've seen many scenes of like literally 6 guys on a stage and that's it. And I'm not actually sure what the size of Mr. Olympia is. Contract shit, huh? I wonder what that means exactly. I'm not sure. If you would have asked me for back in 2006, I would have said Cloud was from Kingdom Hearts. Ooh, that's one of those. This man, you got to go to jail, Sean. You've got to go to jail. You're not allowed to have that thought. You're going to jail. Nate, I assume you said, how long is it going to take you to talk about FF7 Remake when it comes out? You know, Jacob Wagner, that's a good question. Look, I don't want to do another Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't want to take a month or two. I really think that when the remake drops, and when I'm able to get the game, I think I'm kind of going to put everything aside for a week and just play through the game, experience it on my own, immediately sit down and write a script, and then work on a video. It doesn't need to be some gigantic masterpiece. I just want to get my thoughts down and like have some footage that is relevant to what I'm saying, and I want to do that. You know, I'm considering streaming at Soko. I don't know. Is it coming out on Saturday? I don't know. Nate, when did you start leaning right? Did you always have that persuasion? Is your family right-leaning besides Ben? I don't even really think I'm leaning right. In any, well, like, sure, on some issues, I'm aware that I am more, like, conservatively minded and, like, preparatory minded, like, to, like, the whole conservative ethos, I can't help but notice. There definitely is some more overlap with the way I think about the world and stuff. But, like, I would never label myself, like, a Republican or even a right-winger, because I don't really think that summarizes me accurately. But, you know, it's true. I think I'm very much a guy who works from within the system that he's found himself in. And, I mean, yeah, I identify most with libertarianism, because I think the most important things to me are truth and freedom. Those are the two pillars of what I believe in are the most important foundations in the world. And anything that you do to, like, limit those things, I mean, I think is fairly bad in an ideological sense. Obviously, no system is perfect, but, you know. Yeah, I've been right since Azalea Town, baby boy. That's what I'm talking about. Thoughts on the recent mixing of a religion government? Oh, God. I don't know. Anyway, I would never say, I never, like, chose to be right-wing, which I don't even think that I am. But, like, obviously, compared to Ben, I'm, like, fucking Hitler compared to Ben. Maybe that's a bad example. Compared to Ben as fucking Chairman Mao himself, I am George Washington. I don't know. It's true. Sean pushed me to the right. He did. What is no sunglasses Nate's favorite Bible verse? I don't know. I feel like George Washington, because if it was up to me,
1776 will commence again.
I'm gonna be leading the charge. John 9:11 is my favorite verse. I would have to say. Jesus wept. 11:35. Yeah, that's good. Lol. Let me drink those tears, Jesus. You bitch. All right. Anyway, I just kind of came to the realization, I think, that like between Plato and Aristotle, I'm more an Aristotle guy than a Plato guy in a big way. And like Aristotle is more like conservative and shit. I'm not really an expert on it, but I know that much. If you just want to break it down as like Plato versus Aristotle in those simple terms, like I'm perfectly comfortable saying Aristotelian philosophy is far more, you know, fucking cool than what's the Plato shit, like the Republican shit. Yeah, whatever. All right, let's let me see. Oh, right. Okay, let's give these boys. Okay, real quick. All right, now's the time. It's time to go fuck the fucking gym. Jesus Christ. Let's just go quickly, review what we're up against, get our game plan, decide what fucking items we're gonna use, etc., etc. All right, it's price. I spelled this wrong. Okay, boom. Let's see what we got. Plato, Aristotle. What Pokemon are these? Dude, oh, wouldn't those be great Pokemon? Like literally like warped names on like a Plato Pokemon and an Aristotle Pokemon. Ooh, what if you had a Pokemon region that was like based on ancient Greece or like in the region of Greece and has tons of like Greek shit? You can mix Rome in there. I don't know. That would be so cool. All right, anyway, I don't know why I got so excited about that all of a sudden. All right, Heart Gold Soul Silver, boom, here we go. Bro, I'm just saying, Marx answers the Jewish question. He sure does. He sure does. He's got the answers that we've all been looking for. Nate, do you support the Chinese propaganda that American soldiers started the pandemic? I mean, I don't just accept the narrative, but I remain in a relatively neutral position, but with great skepticism that that's true, because it seems like a silly claim, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, Jesus Christ. What was that? I think I had a burp as I was swallowing water. I've got the perk sound effect for this. Excuse me. All right. So we've got a water boy with thick fat, which protects them from fire and I think fire and ice, I believe. Yeah, fire and ice. Also thick fat, snow cloak, which I think that creates blizzard, right? Okay, it buffs accuracy during hail. Okay, literally doesn't matter. Who cares? Citrus berry, nothing. Jesus was Jewish. Ooh, that's a little bit cringe. I gotta call the Jew police or the non-Jew police on that one. All right, none of this matters. We can just go in. I'm not really worried about it. It's gonna be easy. That's why he got deaded. I mean, it didn't help because they thought he was the king. Well, he said he was the king of the Jews. That's literally part of why he got killed by the Roman authorities, or why they allowed it to happen. You know the story. Based Jesus. All right. Anyway, so we're gonna bust out our boy against him. We're gonna bust out fucking Magneton to start, then Heracross or Machamp, whichever we feel like. We're gonna be fine. Let's just give them all citrus berries and be done with it. All right, here we go. Goddamn, I want bigger lats. Why won't they grow? Takuto, you just gotta be patient, dog. I feel you in a big way. Lats are gorgeous. Ooh, yeah. Lats are fucking sick as shit. I am right. These are lats, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's good shit. Having fucking, what is it? Like the T-Rex shape or whatever, the hourglass. God damn, it's sexy. I would love a bigger delts, you know? I gotta work on those more. Having a big wingspan is incredibly sexy. Right, the V shape. Thank you, Juke. Not T-Rex, the V shape, the V. Right. Okay, let me leave this up. I got the chat up. V taper. Thank you, Takuto. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Of course he knows. Oh, I gotta prep real quick the thing we're gonna play here. Hang on. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm ready here. Now, off we go. Small as fuck delts too. It happens. Auto parts. Just keep working on it, dog. As will I. Delts are hard to grow, you know? They take a long time. Also, actually, delts are legitimately very hard to grow. That's why, historically, you can tell me if this is true or not. Historically, I've heard that one of the telltale signs that someone is doing roids, you know, steroids, is their disproportionately large delts, which are the shoulder cap muscle here, right here, that they're way big because those are really hard to build, but using roids really stimulates those, and traps as well. Yeah, there you go. So whenever I see a guy with big delts, I'm always a little bit sus that this man may be roiding. But I mean, personally, I don't really care or mind if people roid. I just wouldn't want to because I don't want to pay the cost. I want to live as long as possible, baby. Any roids that could have health complications, no thank you. If they were safe, yeah, I'd be on fucking roids. If there was no consequences, fuck yeah. Also, if they were free, that's another factor. All right, anyway. Brick they had for stone and slime they had for mortar. Genesis 11:3. I wish that was Genesis 9:11. Then I'd be way into it. All right, we're ready to go. Nanone's gonna go first. Let's give, here we go. I can go overhead press 1 plate. That's good, that's great. That's a great lift. I'm definitely doing less than that right now. All right, hits a bag. Let's get some of those fucking berries out here. Citrus berries. Citrus, there we go. No, don't use. Don't do that. Give them the berry. And we have more that we can spawn more in the berry things if we want to. Good. Although, you know what? Let me just, we only have 3 Mons because he only has 3 Mons. That's how we play. And we got to be 2 levels lower than his highest level Pokemon, which is a level 34 Piloswine. And I was just going to check, what was I going to check? Something real quick. Oh, like if there's any chance that I will be frozen. I mean, okay. I could theoretically get frozen. If that happens, does freeze go away? Okay, does frozen go away, excuse me, in Gen 4? I'm a little concerned about that. And, so I could give my boys resistance against, you know, like, being put to sleep or frozen shit or whatever. And the only other thing I was gonna check was, yeah, should I give him that? All right, I should be fine. Even if the miracle happens, it takes a while, but yes. 3 turns? Okay. A 50% chance to go away each turn. Okay, I'll trust you on that. I believe you. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We'll roll the dice then. We'll see how it goes. We've got citrus berries, so that's a pretty good security blanket anyway. And yeah, we're ready to fucking fuck this duck. Let's do it. Let's just make sure everybody's ready. Nate, it's Passover tomorrow, I think. How will you celebrate the liberation of the Jews? Oh, I'll hit my gong. Tell me if you can hear this. I'll hit my gong for the Jews. You ready? I got a gong up there. That is pretty good, right?
Time for a gym? Awesome.
It is. Hey, Lumia, welcome back just in time. Hang on. Come on. I gotta hang my little gong thing. All right, here we go. Eat matzah. Yeah, that's the way. All right. Thank you for subbing again, Lumia. That's 23 months. So Lumia is also almost a 2-year. And she's got, oh, I think she's got the green spiral power one. She's about to upgrade. Lumia might be the first one since our boy fucking Juicy got cucked. Was that Juicy? I think that was Juicy, right? Lumia is about to go purple anti-spiral spiral power. Oh, I want to see that. Oh, that's such a beautiful crown. Oh, I love it. Do you even overhead press, Nate? I know you do pull-ups. Of course I do overhead press. Although when I work out at home, which I've been for the last while, I'm doing side shoulder raises. When I'm at the gym, I use the overhead press. I either do it just with like the free weight or like the seated overhead press thing. But yes, I do it. I'm sorry, Juicy. I know you deserve it. I don't know what to do. If I could turn off that first thing, I would, because the crowns are beautiful. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. All right. Anyway, let's double check, make sure everybody's healed. My power level's too much for Nate to handle. It's true. A lot of people don't because it's scary. Scary? You know, I kind of think bench pressing is terrifying sometimes. You could die. You could definitely die fairly easily if things go wrong bench pressing. And I have had situations where I lose strength with the bar and cannot get out on my own. Luckily, in all those times, there's been someone there to save me each time. On my way to your house to kick your ass, kid. Yeah, that's fair, Juicy. That's fair. What am I doing here? All right, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Good. Citrus berry. Do we have the citrus berry? Citrus berry. Fucking no. Up. Okay, citrus berry. All right. We're ready to go. That's all there is to it. Oh, let's just check the moves. Make sure that we're all set here. Squatting is fucking terrifying for me. Well, if you have a rack with safety bars, it's not scary at all. Doing it out in the open can be kind of scary. That with a lot of weight. That I understand. Weightlifting can be intimidating sometimes, for sure. For sure. Takes a little bit of willingness, but you know. I would love to watch a WorldStar grainy video of Juicy kicking Nate's ass. Wouldn't we all? Wouldn't we all? Okay, Brick Break is our main attack, obviously. Thundershock, blah, blah, blah. Spark. Is Spark better in any way? Oh. Oh, it actually is. Oh, but it's physical. And our special attack is way higher, so we want to use Thundershock. Yeah, okay. Squatting 3-plate plus is pure bliss, feeling the bar bounce. Damn, I wish I enjoyed it. I hate squatting. I fucking hate it. Probably because I'm terrible at it, and I've always have been. I've done 2-plate in my history, but like I've never felt like that's when you do like one rep just to prove that you can do it. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta work on it. Anyway, we're ready to go. Everyone's fully healed. Time for the gym. Let's save. Yes. All right, let's do it. Me on crack fighting a Polish manlet. I have a sense it would go much like 2939. I don't know what 2939 is. Let's do our save states. Squatting isn't fun until you can do a lot. I mean, I've deadlifted 3-plate, and that is fun. Ben's actually told me that he really enjoys doing deadlifts because, like, it's just so much weight, and you can kind of, like, put your whole fucking energy of your whole body into doing a big, fat deadlift. But, and yeah, I felt that. I felt that. I don't know. 2939 is the new 1776 based. There's lore up in this? Oh, there's lore. And we're going to get to it. Let's go talk to Price. Or prepare to talk to Price. All right, we gotta do this stupid bullshit. Let's get in there. Speaking of gyms, do you see the Digis Galaxy Brain tweets about how the gyms could stay open? Can't beat those facts and logic. I saw Digis saying something about that. It seemed pretty funny. I don't know. I hope people weren't retarded enough to think that, like, Digi was making some, like, real point about like, don't worry. I mean, it just seemed like a joke, as Digi always does, you know. So people get mad sometimes about these things. All right, here we go. No, oh my God, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna make the invasion of Poland look like a fucking joke. Juicy before walloping Nate. I'm only half Polish. All right, Price is up there, and we get to him by doing, this? God damn it. Jesus Christ. I think I fucked it up. All right, hang on. 50% is still an F, Nate. Yeah, well, I did my best to hide my heritage. Oh, wait. I think I see it. No, I don't. I do not. I did it before. Oh, God. I just gotta knock these around. Something will happen. All right, this one can't move. Obviously, the other two, I have to move it. Half Polish is angry enough to wear a tracksuit and look angry all the time. Yeah, sounds fair. This puzzle was play tested by 1-year-olds. It's too hard. I don't know. Half Polish, half white. Exactly. Wait. Oh, no. Wait. No, I can solve this. I can do it. I have what it takes. Wait, I got it. Boom, right there. Yes. Okay. And this can just go away. I don't need that. Wait. Did I just ruin it? No. Look, I know I have to get there. God damn it. Shit. All right, this time I've got it. No. Oh my God. Why is it so hard? I had it? Really? No. Okay. This isn't right. I'm not looking at any guides. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm ignoring all of you. Wait. Oh. I got it. No, I don't have it. No, wait. Oh God, it's so hard. Why is this so hard? Do what you do. Okay, I'm exactly where I was before. The run's over, guys. This is it. We had a good run. This is the best I can do. I can't solve it. I'm gonna do it. I've got this. Wait. No! How can this be happening? I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. Oh no. Push the left ice block towards the center, then attack from the right. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh, there it is. I would have figured that out. I'm smart. I'm smart, and I deserve respect. My name's Fredo. I am a quarter Italian. Literally a children's game. This game is too fucking hard. I hate it. I hate how hard this game is. Please clap. I need the applause. Please. Thank you, Jeb. I did it. All right. Nate, did you see that demo uploaded? What, again? I mean, I saw his demo like, what was that, 2 weeks ago? I did it, guys. All right, let's save. Let's do our save states, etc. All right, here we go. Whew. Okay, let's see what our boy has to say about all this. Nanowin, what do you think? It's slipping and came over here for support. Okay? Ominous, but nonetheless, we will win. All right. New sponsor for you, Juicy, and I know exactly who it is. All right. Listen, there's a lot of trustworthy folks out there, a lot of business tycoons who are out there. And there's a couple of corporations who showed interest in supporting this stream, right? But no. How does a Magnemite slip? Poor magnetization versus the floor? I don't know. None of those corporations were interested, but we met some influential people lately, right? We were talking about them a little bit before here and there in the edge of our conversation about some people who believe in what we're doing here. All right, so I give you the sponsor of this gym, the Ice Gym. This person hates ice. They've had some negative experiences with ice. Here it is. The one and the only, the calamity from the skies. I give you Genova. Genova herself is the sponsor of this gym battle. So let's get in there. Let's kill this guy. It's time to murder ice so they won't trap Genova. It's time to bow down, bitch. Let's kill this hoe. Die. Here we go. Woo! Shut up, Price. You'll pay the price. All right, this man's water. We're gonna fucking shock him to death with Thundershock. Genova is hotter than Tifa. Understandable. Have a great day. Okay, we're good. We're good. Base. All right, okay, the big boys have been brought out. Okay, now real quick, I forget, let's just double check. Resistances to ground. All right, Machamp. This man's gonna mud bomb me, so we know what's coming. Let me just double check. Based on what? And the other one is, we've got Heracross. I forget who's weak. I know Magneton's weak, we're not gonna use him, don't worry. All right, we're both single type weak, or 1 times weak, I think. Let me check Heracross. Heracross is resistant to ground. Heracross is our man. Here we go. Get out here, boy. It's time to kill. It's time to kill! Ah, all right, now. Fucking break his brick. Break his dick. Yeah! Shatter his ass! It's over. All right, Citrus Berry, that's fine. Those Timmies! Here we go, baby! That's fine. I don't even care. Not even interested. Die! Die, you son of a bitch! Die, you brown bastard! You'll be dead forever! And we'll live in glory for all time with Mommy Genova! We're gonna get immortality in shit. All right, now should I switch? I'm thinking our weakness to ice is single time. I'm gonna roll. If I switch, we'll just be in the same situation. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no, and we're gonna keep going. Brick break! Brick break! Break his brick! Break his dick! Okay. Citrus Berry, baby! Yeah, we win. Willow is my middle name. Fleck. Oh, shut up, Price. You're ice. You're ice. You're rigid and cold and stupid. Die! Oh, this motherfucker. This piece of shit. Broke ass Nibba. Dropping high. Oh my god, you got fucking cut. Ah ha ha ha. Stop. Stop the music. Stop the music. This fucking dumbass. There's only one word for people like you.
Easy money!
Oh my god, Genova, thank you for the endorsement.
Please clap.
Please clap.
Just simultaneously whipped and
That was so, that was embarrassing. Thank you, Genova, for the power. Impressive. Genova cells are now part of our empire. They're gonna be flooding all of our Pokemon, making us perfect Sephiroth clones. I can't wait. How exciting. How exciting. All right, let's see. Price, give me some shit, you dumb motherfucker. Oh, I can do Whirlpool shit now. So I can go to those islands and do stuff. Oh, I got Hail. Yay. Who fucking cares? Let's look at our shit. There you go. All right, off to the Steel Gym. Oh, and we've already got some Pokemon who are prepped. We'll level up. We're going to use both the Sedimus and Chadman against the Steel Gym, I believe. So, we'll be fucking doing that very, very soon. Maybe fucking next stream we might defeat Jasmine. Too fucking easy. God damn, you're old as hell, boy. We killed so many brown bastards, and it was great. What do you think about that? Indeed. All right. Let's heal. Shut up, Todd. Please buy Skyrim, please. We've got a new HD remaster. Please buy Skyrim. Stop calling me Todd. All right. Now, real quick, while we're here, let's just reconvene. We've already prepped for this, so no need to think too hard. Machamp, Slowking, and Heracross. So let's put Slowking in the team, and we'll be ready to go. Fart with reverb is good shit. No doubt about it. That Midgar over there, you can climb it. If you can pay us enough.
Bruh.
No, not that, but it is I, Todd Howard. Todd Howard coming at you with a new Skyrim. Thank you, Todd. Thank you. All right, now we can get to level 33. Who do we want? I mean, we want you for friendship. He's probably at max friendship now. I want Golem because Golem is fucking sick. You know, you did good work, Nanoin. I think it's time to retire. We're gonna need our bird to fly around. Is anyone who I can... I mean, Golem's really good. I like Cheap One, but Golem is kind of better. And, fucking based. Although, okay, hang on. If we get like an electric or grass Pokemon, who would we use against it? Okay, electric, I guess. We could use either of these guys. They'd be fine. Oh, well, this guy right here. Yeah, okay. We probably have other weaknesses, but whatever. We're fighting a Steel Gym. It doesn't matter. Yes. Okay, right. Let's continue. The adventure. Citrus berry. These guys are like ready to fight the fucking next gym too. God damn. I mean, I guess I'm ready to fucking go do the trainers at Jasmine's gym literally the next time we start, because I haven't fought the trainers yet. Based. Let me just see how much experience some of these guys have. You think you have body dysmorphia? Not really. I don't think so. Maybe. Nate stalling for gym again. Hey man, gyms bring the boys to the yard. All right, so he's got 1,700. He needs to level up once. The Sedimus is like 3,000. All right, this is fine. Whirl Islands, no. We're gonna do the gym next, Jasmine's gym. Then maybe we'll do the Whirl Islands. I don't know. Nate, do you sexually identify as a Machamp exclusively? I did in fact raffle stomp the gym, Sean. It was too fucking easy, and there was a little bit of this going on.
Bow down,
Some of these.
bow down,
Bring me the bat.
Where's Scissor? I mean, you haven't missed Scissor Nexus. We're biding our time slowly but surely to make our mad gambit to see if we can get Scyther in the bug catching contest, but we haven't tried it yet. We're waiting until the end of the fucking game, maybe Elite, like right before the Elite Four, when we've like explored every avenue we can to optimize our chances. But anyway, that's a story to be continued next week. What do you think about all this? Slow King, quick scope, he's wandering around. Fair enough, because this is too fucking easy, guys. Too fucking easy of a game. Although that fucking ice puzzle, that was the hardest thing I've ever seen in my life. All right, let's do our save states. Now, next episode, we may continue, or I maybe will do the dating sim. I don't know. At least we stream twice twice a fucking week now, so doesn't not so bad. All right, I gotta get to work on. Thank you. Happy to do the stream. No problem, guys. Thanks for being here. Sean was shitting and missed it. Don't worry, it'll be there. I've got to raid. Yeah, I was just thinking we shall raid anyone I know online. Any suggestions? I don't know. I'm gonna go to the Twitch page and see. Oh, I'll just search for Pokemon. I don't know.
I feel like I know somebody. Okay. I'm so
Search for
sad.
hard gold again.
My friend
10 times fast.
Who's doing heart gold? How about official Delta Live? No, let's do this guy. What's the guy's name? The Titus. It's a fucking ad? Jesus Christ. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna raid him. Here we go. I assume he's a Final Fantasy boy. All right, raid Shadow Legends. Boom. Raid that man. The fuck? Yeah, raid him. Did that work? Did that not happen? I don't know. What the fuck's going on? Raid Shadow Legends. It says you have a raid in progress, but I don't fucking see it. Like, I did the command again. It says you have a raid in progress. I do not see it. What? What's going on? It is? But there's supposed to be a button I click that says, like, okay, raid now. Are you... Is he being raided at this moment? I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, hang on. Let me try one more time. What the fuck? Let me paste this here. Okay, yes. Copy this. Yep. Raid. Paste his name. Boom. What the fuck? Let me click this fucking button here. Does this do anything? No. It doesn't do anything. Well, I did my best. I tried. Maybe you can't raid people because of social distancing. All right, whatever. I tried to raid. Whatever. For whatever reason, I'm not seeing it here. I give up. Go check out The Titus on Twitch. Wouldn't that be fun? All right, I'm out of here. Here, tell you what. Manually bomb the guy if you want. Here's his link. Feel free to go there. All right, I'm out of here. See everybody. Been a good time. Jim, next time maybe, or maybe we finish the Nate route. Nate heads rise up. The true N-word, the suppressed minority. We will persevere. We will prevail. All right, see you later. Bye.